So essentially carp fishing is just fishing sort of for a certain species, which is the carp, in sort of, can be lakes, rivers, canal, anywhere really, and it's a specialist type of fishing. So that's how I'd say it would sort of differ to sort of any other type of fishing. But specifically sort of like coarse fishing, where you're going for multiple species, of which can be any size really, but as I'm sort of do specialist carp fishing, I'm going for sort of the big carp, targeting certain fish, sort of certain size fish. So basically, when I was younger, sort of, I used to just go around mine, sort of, with my mates. We used to just go catching sort of little, sort of like roach, other sort of their small fish. And then one day, my cousin, who does carp fishing, he just decided to take me. And ever since the first day when I went to sort of an actual carp lake, I went from catching sort of like little fish, what like, you know, a couple of inches, to suddenly a fish what could weigh 10 pounds. That's like 5 kilo plus. And ever since that moment, from the buzz of sort of going the big jump from sort of the small ones to the big ones, and sort of the completely sort of different style of fishing, it really got me hooked into it. Well, to be honest, when it comes to sort of fishing ethics, I don't really know lots about sort of the biology behind it. But when we catch a fish, we do look after them. Like, I've got sort of like little sort of medical kit. So if they've got any scratches or anything, like even when you hook the fish, it's only really a little, basically a tiny little hole. Like, you can't see it on the fish unless you've had, the more unexperienced you are, maybe you can do damage. But it's quite sort of, in the carp industry, fish care is very important. And also, when you catch fish, you don't sort of just pull them out. There's loads of sort of procedures, sort of like breaking down the net to be gentle with the fish, make sure everything's wet already, put it in sort of a sling. What's basically, you've got the net and it's like another net type thing, just making sure the fish is secure. Well, what do I benefit? I'd probably say most people who go fishing, they have loads of reasons. Like, some people go just to sort of get away from the missus. Some people go to actually, like, they like the buzz of chasing a certain fish. And others just like to go sort of for like social with their friends. Personally, I used to love sort of chasing one fish around, say, like a 60-acre lake, where it's hard. You have to sort of observe the fish's patterns. But then recently I quite like sort of the social side, just going down, having a few drinks with your friends, sort of relaxing, that sort of side. So the question is sort of saying, how do you measure how good you're at carp fishing, is one what I ask quite a lot. And you always say, how can you be good at carp fishing? And to an extent of that, I'd say, yeah, some of it is luck. Especially on commercial waters, you can't go and choose the one fish you want to catch. But it more comes to when you're fishing the larger lakes, as that's where the skill comes in, where you're chasing certain fish and trying to sort of learn what the fish are comfortable with, and then catch that fish is a huge sort of part to the skill of angling. I don't think there's really a good career path into carp fishing. As much as I enjoy it, sort of there's too much sort of competition for it. As in, professional angler wise, there's no money in it whatsoever, unless you are the very best, and realistically it's not achievable. I feel like, as it's my hobby, I don't want to sort of, people say they want their hobby to be their job, but I feel that I'd fall out of love with fishing if it starts becoming my work, if I'm dealing with it every day, as much as I love it now.